got a Shadow Mewtwo, and I believe he's got a... I think he said he's worked on a Darkrai, and he's also worked on a Garchomp. But I see that Blaziken coming out. We got both players yelling at each other that they are on fire. Unfortunately, they both appear to be not ablaze, at least in person, so we don't need any fire extinguishers. So we've got the Shandy Blaziken, we see Reshiram Crest, we see Emolga Fennekin for both players. I respect the Emolga pick, definitely, and the Reshiram pick, I agree with. Very decent neutral coming out from both players. $5.Phillup looking to get his way in, and Helios42 keeping his opponent out just enough, taking advantage of any highs and lows he's got. Anti-airing the Blaze Kicks, very solid choice. Getting that grab, taking us back to field phase, where Shandy really just prefers to be in this matchup. We've got the Emolga Cult coming out that's going to punish those Embers. Ooh. Oh! Getting caught in the air with the Blaze Kicks by Shandy back Y. Even if those Blaze Kicks came out, all Shandy has to do in that situation is hold the down button and the Y button at the same time. And it is because back Y is a low, it would have kept him safe. We got Embers dealing with the range attack from Blaziken. We got more Embers coming out to keep the pressure. We got back Ys, we got spins, trying to break that shield down, get that burst away. Helios42 backing away while throwing those Embers out just to, you know, keep him holding that counter button while at the same time making space for himself. Using a very questionable Will-O-Wisp and getting absolutely blown up because his opponent was already in the air. Calling Emolga not in the right direction. He didn't wait for his opponent to hit the ground. We've got burst on deck for both players. We've got a debuff on the $5.Phillup. We got burst coming out from $5.Phillup. He really just wants to get the crown. That's all he cares for. He can recall the burst, but it's not going to land because his opponent had burst activation. We've got the burst coming out to punish the other burst. With that debuff, he might actually be dead. We're going to hold our breath here. Nah, he's definitely alive. That 153 is going to keep him alive. But now we've got a really bad situation for $5.Phillup. He's at full range and, oh, getting him with Blaze Kicks, eating up the health total. Going in for an aerial approach, and Shandy's anti-air just being able to just say, no, 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 no. We don't do that. Forever young. Forever young. I talk really fast when I'm on solo commentary. Alright. We're just going to go right back into this. No character switches, no support changes, no cheer changes. We're going straight back in. We're sticking with that Blaziken. It's an interesting choice. I don't really think that it's a great matchup for him, but if he's really comfortable with it, then he can make it happen. More Embers coming out from Helios42. We've got the charged Embers to kind of cover those horizontal directions going on. Got that shield pressure happening. One laser will break the shield. Not going to do a whole lot here because his opponent doesn't have a lot of burst meter. And we find our way in with the JX. Ooh, getting the low sweep and oh. #1 rule is don't grab hot lamps, people. It hurts. It hurts a lot. Shandy's in that double debuff state, but he doesn't care. He put himself there. We got the Tatsu coming out. That's a little bit hard for Shandy to deal with. Getting caught by the Blaze Kicks, and oh my goodness, he went for the kick. Alright, we didn't fall for the minimize. We waited for the smog and we stuffed it out. We said no, no, no. We pulled the counter up. We said, I don't know what you're doing, but Shandy doesn't have good up close pressure, so we're just going to counter and we're going to kill you. Round 1 in game 2 going to $5.Phillup. We've got an immediate call of the Emolga, but not fast enough to deal with that laser because that laser was already out. Flame Burst coming out and it ticked away at the synergy, but the next hit gave it right back. Helios putting up the Will-O-Wisp wall and just saying, you know what, we're going to wait to see what you do, and then we're going to just react accordingly as Shandy does. Blaze Kicks coming in, catching the dash back, and we're just going to get with a grab reset. We've got burst for both players. Reshiram hasn't been used yet. We got Embers coming out, getting the hits. Leading into a laser to take us into dual phase. $5.Phillup going in. You know what? These grabs are working. These grabs are really working today. Putting that pressure in. Trying to grab again. Didn't work. Got called out with the homing attack. Calling burst to say, nah, let's just not deal with these. That burst attack is going to catch the jump. Oh, he didn't jump. He called Reshiram. I think he's okay, though, because he's got burst invincibility. We got the kicks forward. We got the kicks up. We got the watatatas. And this is going to hurt a lot. I think he might be dead. He's definitely dead. That's a game going to $5.Phillup. I'd definitely call that an upset today. $5.Phillup's really feeling himself. He took a full set in round 1 off of Tryhard Train. Tryhard Train has been showing up really well lately, so it's a really big win for $5.Phillup. And now we see him just popping off. He's just really happy to have that one game, and he's sitting in Winterside, so he's in a really comfortable position for himself. He's excited. He's feeling good. He got a game off of Shandy. That's not an easy matchup there. That's not an easy matchup there. All right, right away we got Helios coming out with those lasers. Looks like we might be running Whimsical for $5.Phillup because he's got that Emolga up, which he just called, trying to make use of that to get in. And oh my goodness, he tried to react to the overheat, but he didn't have quite the appropriate reaction. If he had just jumped instead, he would have been okay. All right, we're jumping over those lasers. We got those kicks to break those counters. We're getting the full combos. We got the Watatata special. Oh my goodness, and Helios didn't expect that one this time. To be fair, his opponent had been grabbing quite a bit. This is a very even match. All $5.Phillup needs to do is get in just one more time, and with Blaziken's damage output, he can just take this round right now. Helios trying to slow himself down, and that's going to be a confirm into death for $5.Phillup. He used a 2x to go right underneath that 5Y. I don't know if he knew that worked, but it worked, and he took full advantage of it. Crazy, crazy stuff. If he didn't know that, he's going to remember that forever. We got another Emolga call coming out right away. We're blaze kicking right past the range of the 2Y. We're getting in with the aerial approach, trying to stick with it, and oh no, Flamebird. I don't actually know what that move is called, but it didn't work. Helios taking advantage, getting the 8Y. Oh, if he had just a little bit more time to fully charge that counter, that would have broken through that overheat. $5.Phillup is struggling just a little bit here, and that Hex is going to do it for Helios. Well, actually, it might. No, it's definitely going to do it. That is exactly what Helios needed right there, is just that ability to regain his momentum and just kind of reset, kind of bring his mentality back up. This is last game, last round for these two players. Very impressive coming from $5.Phillup. I may sound a little biased here, but he's a very new player, and this is not a great matchup for $5.Phillup with the Blaziken. The patience that we're seeing is extremely good. Oh no, he got caught trying to catch the hot lamp again. That's okay, he doesn't need that help. Helios saying we're going to take the opportunity to try to reduce our debuffs as much as possible. Getting that Disco Inferno going on. Helios is in the corner now, having to call that burst, saying, I want a moment to think. He's blocking. Oh no, I thought he was blocking and he pressed a button instead. This isn't going to be it, but this is going to be really close. $5.Phillup taking it away. He's going back. He's saying, I've got the life lead. He's calling a Emolga. He's using his speed boost. He's the fastest chicken in the world right now. Getting caught by a Beyblade, though. Beyblade covers a lot of options. We're in the air. We're in the air again. We're going in. We're getting aggressive. We said, you know what? Patience is not my game. And he's going to get the grab again just as the overheat debuffs wore off. And that's going to be the set to $5.Phillup. That is a big upset today. $5.Phillup's popping off. He's had 2 upsets today against an experienced player and another newer player who's been really showing